Alright, this is day number 58 of me showing how I built my business, and currently we are at uploading tasks. Here's the first question that you probably wonder what I'm building. I'm building here coding school. This coding school where you can go and wow, this is quick. uh, you're quick to join. So what I'm building? Hey. I didn't even finish like the first sentence of the intro. I'm good. I'm good. So we are actually we have quite a lot of stuff already. Like I added tasks here and they look quite great. We're still fixing some bugs here, but in general they look already quite great. And the task for today would be to go and upload a little bit more tasks for methods. Yeah, methods. Because I feel like we're lacking a little bit of tasks for them. And okay, and this is an interesting situation. Yeah, I think the site looks really great already. I think it's the most important. It's easy to read and the tasks are quite good to solve. So it's not annoying or something. So it's quite cool. I like it, and you see everything's resizable, quite nice as well. Yeah. Now the biggest bottleneck is are actually articles and tasks. Not so much the tasks itself, because I think I have more than 200 tasks. No, 200 tasks. But if we upload today these tasks for methods, it's going to be already more than 200 tasks. So I think we have enough tasks. Just don't have enough of actually the material here for simple Apex and so on, which is kind of the hardest part of everything, of all the courses. That's that's what I think. But I do have some material for that part, and let's see if we can turn it in some way. Because if I'm gonna just go and write myself everything, it's gonna take so much time. This is so crazy. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can kind of record the video and then we can edit out, and I can go to to Igor, the one of the team members, and maybe we can somehow make it simpler for me so I don't have to write everything. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see how it's gonna be. Fare, hi. No, you're not late. I just started like 3 minutes ago. So the plan for today is adding more tasks for methods. And I see here some kind of bug, so it shows that this one is only theory, but it shows here the tasks. Zodiac, hey, welcome. And I know the reason behind it. It's because cache, so it's gonna get better, I think, in 2 hours. Yeah, look, now it's gone. Now it's gone, but now this one shows. Yeah, that's stupid. That's we need to fix it. We need to fix it. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah. And then this one. Yeah, and now here, that's where most of the tasks should be, but they're not shown. Look at this. Now if I refresh it, it is shown. I think I'm gonna put it into the Trello board. Yeah, looks like I found a bug. Tasks not shown on methods, or have wrong or are in the wrong place. Okay, that think that's gonna be fixed tomorrow or something. Return plus return types. Oh, look at them. Now they're here. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. So we're supposed to have here like 8 tasks. And then also a lot of tasks, they should go here into the arguments. And maybe I could even create a separate article here just for practice. That would be also nice. But for now, let's just focus on creating actual tasks. Task 1. And here we have this strange tasks, okay. Pre-code, nice. I hope you can see at least some parts of it. And let's open immediately Salesforce. Because how would I test if that works? When I'm gonna get the new look of the Google? I want to see what the new look is. Stepan, hi. And Zodiac, of course, hi. Debug. Okay. Okay, so what do I want? So I basically want to have the same task, but... And this is kind of gonna be a little bit hard. So pre-code, return name. Let's call it like this. Return name. Return name string. So this is going to be the pre-code. And now in this pre-code, there's a method return name defined on the person class. Let's say call the method, save the result of the method into a variable person name, and print it out. Template solution, and solution would be string. Person name equal to person say name. Let's put some music actually, by the way. Oh wow, they made here completely different layout. Epidemic sounds nice. It's too classical. (7:54 p.m.) Wait, what's that? Is it the time in your time zone, Zodiac? Okay, so this is the solution and write method here. Yeah, let's say John. Your time Berlin, for me it is 3:26. How can it be 3:26 if now it's 56? It looks a little bit strange what you're writing there. And this obviously works. Okay, now I need more tasks like this. what are you building, by the way? So I'm building here. You can go to the website, you can see, but I'm building here a coding school. And the whole catch behind this coding school is that it's supposed to be interactive, right? So if you go here, you go here to the variables, you can write here immediately code. And this is something super unique for the Salesforce ecosystem, because in Salesforce we don't have such platform. We only have this platform like for Java, for Python, and blah blah blah. So yeah, this is what I'm building. It's gonna be the platform #1 for Salesforce, the only one ever created like this. I want to create a task for practicing methods return types, and so that there is already a method and the person just calls lead code, but for Apex only. Yep, I would say similar, but not really, because on top of that we're also gonna have theory and videos, and basically it's a structured learning, right? So on lead code you have just a lot of different tasks, but this is a course. So the idea behind lead code is that to give you a lot of different tasks to practice. The idea behind my platform is to teach you from zero to becoming a Salesforce developer. That's like two different approaches, and yes, they are similar, and this is the way to explain it. But the idea is a little bit different. Like the outcome of lead code and my platform should be different. Okay, so I want to create tasks for practicing methods types, and there's already method and person just calls the method. Here I have one task. Can you provide more similar tasks? And I also, for tomorrow, I have prepared something for LinkedIn. I think I've done, so I cannot stop practicing. Yeah, I cannot stop basically creating content for LinkedIn, because otherwise I think people will completely forget me, and I kind of doubt. Welcome. And I made a few posts, and I experimented with basically taking my old post and just posting it with a meme attached. I wouldn't say it worked that well as I expected, but it worked. Nice. I mean, it basically took me like 5 seconds to create this post because it was an old post. So so yeah, it's good. And for tomorrow I have prepared a really good post. Let's see if it's gonna be I still need to finish it completely, but let's see if it's gonna be good. But this post is doing quite well. I wasn't expecting to be doing that well, but yeah. Which technology are you using to build your website? I'm using Next.js and Next.js for frontend and Express.js for backend and MongoDB. Does this tag has a nice abbreviation? Like, what would be Next, Express, and MongoDB? So it would be NEM stack or something. I don't know. NEM. Yeah, exactly. Or man. That's the it's a man stack. Mern. What is R standing in Mern? Mern stack. Ah, for React. Yeah, okay. So if we take out, I mean, React is basically, okay. Then if instead of React we're using Next, which is kind of React, right? What do you think about T3, GGT3? Oh, so about Tio. This is, he has like this, I know, I tried to use that in the beginning. So I tried to use them and they're good, but they are not for beginners, right? So you need to be, yeah, I used this one to create the T3. Yeah, it's like they're using a lot of different stuff, and maybe it's cool for you if you wanna, if you're already experienced with Next.js. But because I had no experience, they created basically what they what were they using? They were using something like they were using for database something that I could not understand. They were using a lot of additional other stuff that I could not understand, and that was at the end it was not necessary. Prisma, yeah, exactly, Prisma. They were using Prisma. They were using also other stuff for authentication. How was it called? Something like really fancy authentication, which was really cool. But again, if you're a beginner like me in Next.js, then it's so much complexity for, I think, not really for what you want to do. Next auth, yes, exactly. Yeah, TRPC, I guess. TRPC. Yeah, so they used a lot of this stuff, which is really good, but not, again, not for me at the beginning. So I created one app with this T3 app, and then it was enough for me to understand how people actually write the Next.js stuff in the real world, and it was really good. I think I followed TO tutorial, and then I just completely deleted everything and started from scratch with just Next.js, and it was better for me. By the way, I want to try out this one, cal.com. No, not this one. This. Because I am so Calendly, so I'm using Calendly right now for scheduling. But look at their pricing. Like, I just don't want to pay for such an easy tool. Like, this is just a calendar integration. Just allow me to have two different I just don't want to pay like $12 a month. Like, what do you want from me with the $12 a month? Like, what are you charging $12 a month? This is like that's supposed to be such an easy integration. Like, what do you want from me with $12? Come on. So I want to try this cal.com. I hope it's gonna be better. And this is what I think. And this is open source project. This is what I think. I think that at some point those big companies like Notion, like Calendly, they're gonna get distracted by open source, because, or by some kind of one time fee payment, because look, they charging for, I can understand what Notion is charging for. Yeah, it totally makes sense. But Calendly, like, what are you charging for? Like, Calendly, this is so, this is like, I am using exactly only one thing from Calendly. Look at this. So I only use this. I only have one calendar. I use this thing, and that's it. Like, it's, I don't know, that doesn't sound for me like a super huge and difficult project to do. It sounds for me like a project that like a developer can do in a weekend or maybe two. What do you want to charge me like $12 a month? I don't want to pay for it. Not that I cannot pay for it, I just don't want to pay for such a, like, this is such an overprice. It should be, I don't know. So I want to find a free calendar scheduling, and I don't have anything fancy that I want to do there. Just allow people schedule meetings with me, and that's it. Free for individuals. Plans. Let's see what they have in plans. Forever free, unlimited bookings, unlimited calendars, unlimited integrations, update anytime. That sounds very promising for me. Teams. We work better in teams. Extend your workflow with a round-robin collective events and make advanced synchrony. This is nice. Enterprise is perfect for the platform. You want to build something on top of cal.com. Like Telpath. Okay. Yeah, this is, I mean, that sounds really, really cool. Yeah, I already have their an account. I'm gonna try it out because come on, Calendly. How big is Calendly? Calendly revenue. 100 million. What 100? Like this is crazy. How much is Calendly worth? 3 billion. What the hell? 3 billion. How? I bet this is one of those companies that has like hundreds of employees. Or just basically like one Calendly. How do you say it? Calendly. How many people work at Calendly? $672 employees. Okay, this is actually not as much as I thought. I thought they're gonna have like 1,000 employees, but it's still quite something. But considering the amount of revenue they make, it's actually not that much. Calendly. I have no idea. Like, what are people using this Calendly for? Easy scheduling ahead. Sales, marketing, IT. Well, yeah, they have nice integrations, but most people don't really need these integrations. Hit your number. Yeah, definitely gonna switch to them at some point. So for today, we have create method tasks. Switch to cal.com. That's the plan for today, quite short. Don't have very fancy plan. Alright, so actually, let's do some work. Task 1 is done. It's bootstrap, but way more complex. Okay. Get satisfied. What used to seem the most simple service to me was. What do you mean, like vote system for? Are they down that the company doesn't exist anymore? It was user voting for feature development. Oh, nice, okay. Seems they're gone. Looks like they're gone. Was a customer community platform for technical based in San Francisco. Launch 2007. Really? $200 a month was the smallest plan. Wow. No, I mean, for businesses, it does make sense, right? it's like if you're a business and if you really want to have like some kind of automation or smooth thing that you want to implement for sales, for example, right? Because for sales as a business, it does make sense for you. But for just people like me, for example, I don't need that fancy thing, and I don't wanna pay for like just using basically one simple feature. Problem of scale, hard to be small. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But also, I don't see this as like necessary. At least not for me, not now. I think it's a good task. Yeah, this is also a good task. No, I mean, yeah, $200 a month is insane. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Salesforce itself, Salesforce pricing. For example, for sales, it's what the unlimited, which usually you either want to enterprise. That's what most people want to have, or you want to have unlimited. And yeah, and even the enterprise is 165 a month, but for a user. But this is Salesforce. Like, this is Salesforce. Salesforce is a huge thing, right? Salesforce is a huge platform that has tons of automation and everything. So that's kind of justified. But 200 a month for anything else than the main platform that you're running on? Don't look at CID packages for commercial. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is this B2B software is crazy. And this is one of my regrets. I should have thought about going B2B and not B2C. Like, at least now it feels for me like you can 165 per user per month is crazy. It's not. It's fine. It's like, let's say you have, I mean, yeah, okay, no, it is kind of expensive. It is the most expensive CRM probably on the market. But the CRM is, Salesforce is bought usually by large companies. It's like you have a company that does like 5 million a year. You have I don't know, you have like 20 people working there. I think you can afford like 165 with 20. Yeah, like you can afford 3k for a month for Salesforce. But the thing is with Salesforce that you get so many features with Salesforce, right? You like Salesforce is so powerful that it's crazy. Like, you can do crazy stuff on Salesforce. I mean, a lot of companies, they run their whole business just on Salesforce, right? But with other stuff, like for example Slack, what is the pricing of Slack? Slack pricing. No, I don't wanna. Okay, it's in German. So let's say you have a business, right? It's also 12. What is it? I think it's like $13 a month or something. If you want to buy this one. And let's say you're running a community, and let's say you want to update, let's say you want to update community to like pro, right? And let's say you have 100 people in the community, which is quite a small community. So you would have 100 by 700 a month. That's gonna be like just for what? For a freaking messenger. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is how I use Slack. We just chat here with my team and with people who are taking my mentoring, and that's it. Like, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Like, what's there to charge $7 or $12 a month? Of course, that's like my case. It's not about like businesses that want to run the whole business on Slack. Yeah, can have Salesforce seats, but ask inside company to like. Well, I remember, and this is dope. You're paying for JetBrains, right? IntelliJ IDEA. I tried to get my not the last company, but the company before, to pay for JetBrains. I got so, because we are using it for Salesforce. There's JetBrains, plus on top of that also like I think 200 or 300 a year, basically like an add-on for Salesforce that allows you to use uh, IntelliJ IDEA, really cool way for Salesforce, much better than VS Code. Guess what? it was so damn hard to make them pay just $200 a year for me. So crazy. I spent like 1 month trying to get them to pay for this, and at the end I just gave up. Because I went to them. So I went to them and said, hey guys, we're using here VS Code, but did you know that there's actually a better idea for Salesforce programming? And it's IntelliJ IDEA, and it's called Illuminated Cloud on the IntelliJ IDEA. And what if we try to switch there? What if we try to like make it to our IDEA, because it's so much better. I can basically write so much quicker code there. And they said, okay, how much quicker? How much, like, what is the saving of time that you're gonna have switching to this IDEA? And I'm like, what? And at the end, I calculated for them like really tiny minutes that I'm gonna save with each feature. I wrote them like an article about that. Here's the thing, that here's my basically workflow, how I do it, and here's what's going wrong there, because like here's where I'm losing time on switching stuff, switching context, switching windows, and here's how much time I'm gonna save. So, and then I quantified this time by the amount of by my hourly pay, and then I said that switching to IntelliJ IDEA will be basically cost plus cost benefit for them. Still didn't work. Like, I don't know what else what else could I do. That was because they're like, oh, if this Illuminated Cloud is so good, why don't we switch all of our developers switch to Illuminated Cloud? Why only you? Let's look at this option. And then they gave a task to our team lead, I think UK team lead, to go and evaluate this option about switching everyone to the Illuminated Cloud. And in the meanwhile, I was sitting like, just give me, please, just pay for my Illuminated Cloud. And I was a student back then. I think I had JetBrains for free, but Illuminated Cloud, it was not for free. So I didn't want, like, that was some money for me. I didn't want to pay myself. That's the story about working at some companies that that like bureaucracy. Yeah, yeah, Fatih, that's the only platform where you can exercise a lot of. I'm not really sure, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit 10k a month. Let's see. It's not that the price structure is 500 bucks, 500 bucks. Just one-time payment for now. And let's see, maybe at some point I will introduce monthly payment, but probably not anytime soon. So 500 just one time and you have access to live. So I basically just need what, 20 new people every month to hit 10k. And 20 people, let's say if I make on LinkedIn, I make usually, let's check it out. Let's check it out how many impressions I usually make on LinkedIn. I mean, this is the current amount of impressions is not really that much relevant because I kind of made a lot of posts last time. But let's say, yeah, so 28. So yeah, let's say I made 240,000 of impressions. Usually, let's say it's just 20, what, 200,000 impressions. If only 0.1% of them buys. Wait, what is 0.1%? It's 0.1 divided by 100. I don't know how to. Yeah, 200 people. I mean, that's too much. That's too much a little bit. But the point is, even if, yeah, I only need 0.01% of all my audience actually buying a platform every month to hit 10k. And that's not considering YouTube. And that's not considering word of mouth. So I see it's quite possible. I see it quite possible. But for that, we need to make platform better. And Fatih, you are doing really, really great job. I really appreciate your feedback on the platform. Like it really helps me. It really helps me. And we're gonna be rolling it out slowly. So I will not be rolling it out for everyone, every single person. I'm just gonna be slowly. First, I'm gonna like write one-to-one to people that, hey, here's the platform. Yeah, and only once we are really sure that it's good, then I will make a huge marketing campaign as big as I can. Okay, so this task, and this is why we are creating tasks. If I have 500 tasks, I think it's gonna be good. And if I have, let's say, 500 tasks that targeting different types of tasks, like triggers, for example, is missing, and a lot of theory is still missing. I do have this theory though. I do have tasks. I do have theory for all of that. I just need to bring it into the platform. So it's just a matter of time. We are working on it, and I think that it's going to be a huge success. But it just takes insane amount of time to do this fucking tasks. And I have a lot of other things that I don't have them in the digitalized way. So I have a skill map for people to evaluate their skills so that they can see where they are. This is not digitalized, this is just an Excel sheet. I have like other resources that I want to put there. I usually also ask people approximately the same questions when I try to help them where to go. And I think we can put it into like kind of questionnaire. So there's still so much stuff to do for the platform. But I would say 1, maybe 2 months, and we will be done. And of course, the fucking visa. They still didn't give me the fucking visa. Like that drives me crazy because how am I supposed? How Germany thinks I'm supposed to like to go and eat something if they don't give me a visa? How I'm supposed to live if I'm not allowed to earn any money? What the hell, Germany? Come on. I hate it so much. Like the first thing that I'm gonna do when I have my German passport, I'm gonna register a company somewhere else. Not in Germany. Any type of business in Germany, that sucks. Yeah, I think yeah, I am totally, this is such a good idea, Fatih. I'm so into actually partnering up with people. That would be nice. Hmm. Yeah, email marketing definitely gonna do that. I need I need to have a look at how many people. So I think 18 users registered. I would say we have like 5 people who probably registered but didn't really purchase the platform. Um, I'm definitely gonna write them email. Not nothing fancy. Just gonna write them one to one. And see maybe they wanna purchase it. Okay, so what do they have there? Hmm. Darshan, hi. Yeah, YouTube link is broken, and this is that drives me so crazy. Like, what the hell? I am always here inviting people, and then it always sent to expire in 7 days, and then I change it to never expire, and it never applies. Like, I don't know what's the doubt. Maybe you know what's going on here, but it never works. Let's fix this thing. Let's fix it. Channel and wait. Where is this? I don't see it. I think I need to go. Which GPT are you using? 3.5 or 4? Of course 4. 3.5 sucks. Okay, Discord should be the new one, and YouTube should be working. YouTube should be working. Oh, nice. Okay, interesting. Ah, yeah, right. I changed it. I changed it to my name. Nice. Thank you for pointing out. What do you mean, invalid? Oh. I see what you want. All right. That seems to be working now. Oh, look at this. 45,000 views. Nice. Much better than I expected when I started. Here, calling methods from other accounts section was a little confusing. Okay, which you think maybe you went... Yeah, what was exactly confusing? Like the theory or the tasks? Wait, I think we don't even have tasks for them, right? Methods, calling from other methods. Yeah, I don't think we have tasks. You mean the theory was confusing? Okay. Yeah, I got this. I got this. Return, recode. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT says. Okay, new product catalog, add product. Ah, this is... Okay, this is a good one, but wait a second. We didn't really... Okay, so first we didn't really discuss... here constructors, so we cannot demand from a person to know constructors, so calculator should be... Calculator num1 equal to 5. Calculator dot num2 would be equal to 10. Call methods here. And then the solution will be calculator, so I'm gonna this one here. Integer sum, calculate, add, multiply, and then we're checking sum and product. That seems to be correct. So yeah, seems to be correct. Let me check this one. Yeah, this is good. Okay, task 5. This is in my experience, methods are one of the hardest topics to actually understand and one of the hardest topics to teach. So I kind of, and you can see I'm struggling a little bit more than for SQL queries. Okay, task 5. I mean, I just had the thought that actually those tasks, they don't belong here to the return type, or do they? Ah, they do belong to the return type. They do belong to the return type. Okay. Return type. Okay, I know what to ask ChatGPT. Something like this. Important. We didn't discuss arguments to methods. Don't use this topic. Darshan, you're learning Apex. Most people that watch your live are people who watch it after the stream ends, not the time it is live. I agree. But I would say also quite a bit of people actually watch it during. So I think I have here a counter of how many. Let me show you. So I can see how many views did we get in total for YouTube video, And I think if I spend like 2-3, maybe 2-3 hours, then we get above 100 usually right now. When I started, it was maybe like 10 or 20 in total. Like 7 people watching, and after it is around astounding 100. Yeah, I think, yeah. I don't think people actually like watch the whole stream, right? People usually tune in and tune out, tune in, tune out, and then maybe they also go after the stream and check the stream out, like few parts of the stream. Like I wouldn't, if you're not sitting live here, I can understand the live value, right? Because we can talk about things, so I can see why people could like it. But I wouldn't see much of a benefit of actually people sitting the whole stream, not live. So like I don't know. Been playing with GPT-4 versus the free Gemini. GPT-4 might be able to code better, but Gemini is up to date and more to the point, better structured answer, easy to work, and even when it gives bad answers for me. Oh, nice. I kind of heard that Gemini is better at writing, and that's quite interesting. I really dislike the writing of ChatGPT. It really sucks. It's really so obvious AI stuff. I have Gemini Pro. Or advanced or whatever it's called. Yeah, advanced. Gemini, just the normal Gemini sucks so much. Like if you're using just the normal Gemini, it sucks. I just can't use it. But Gemini Advanced, I'm from time to time trying it out. I don't really see that much of benefit. Let's actually try it out. Why don't we? For coding stuff, Gemini Advanced is better. No way. Like Gemini sucks for coding. Really? Let's try it out. Where's my prompt that I used? This is what I used. What I definitely like about Gemini is the style and the feeling of using it. But what I don't like is that it seems to, whenever I use it, it seems to forget immediately the conversation before. Illuminati, hi! Welcome, nice to see you. But focusing on S objects, important. Don't use DMLs or creating objects. Also, don't creating objects or arguments or any other topic that goes beyond just methods. One-shot stuff. Yeah, I agree. But look at this. I feel like it's so much smoother than ChatGPT, and I like that it truncates actually. People seem not to like that it truncates, but I kind of like it. Okay, let's see. Absolutely. Here, focused on S-object methods, keeping it simple without DML arguments or other complex topics. Okay. Look at this. Keeping it simple without DML arguments, right? Keeping it simple without arguments. What is this? Isn't it an argument? It is a fucking argument. What is this? Is it a DML? It is a DML. No, this is shit. Like, this is bad. This is just bad. It's unusable. it's bad, I'm sorry. Like, this just doesn't follow any instructions I say. Like, I said, don't use arguments, DMLs, and any other topics. It used exactly arguments, DMLs, and other topics. Exactly these three it used. Yeah, I know, but this is my use case. I need to exclude certain things. Try opposite. And I don't know, I was trying to get into the Gemini Advanced. Like, I don't like it. It's not good. It's not as good as ChatGPT. I just can't. Because I don't know, ChatGPT gives also a bit more stuff, so it can run Python, so I don't know. It's I don't know. ChatGPT, for now, ChatGPT is better. Well, you're speaking about... Exactly, I'm not in the kitchen right now. You're speaking about this Gemini 1.5, but Gemini 1.5, we don't have access to it, right? So you don't really know when it's gonna be. For now, ChatGPT is still the best one, in my opinion. Okay, that's a good one. One thing that I'm really excited is the Google, how is it called? Google, I think IDX or something? Yeah, Project IDX. This is what I'm excited about. I am on the wait list. But what they say is that basically it's kind of IDE built in the browser, which has a lot of popular frameworks. And from what I understand, it's gonna be that you are building and immediately hosting it there, and it has AI inside. So this is how I understand it, and this is something that I wish I had when I started with Next.js. Would be probably nice, so that you don't need to host it on Vercel, for example. But I don't know. Let's see. The map integration is also cool. You can ask a place within distance of some complex question that searches internet for. Oh, that's actually, yeah, I agree. That's actually kind of cool. Can you give me best burgers around Tom Munich city center? I know what is the best burger, but let's see if that's gonna give me like a real best burger. Handsome Gluck. Nice. I mean, that's quite cool, isn't it? That's really cool. Drunken Cow, Bar and Grill. I mean, those are not really the best. This is the best burger. Test my burger. This is the best one. So if you're in Munich, this is the best one. What do you mean more specific that isn't directly in maps? How to get to taste Tom. I see it got the same answer. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Okay, let's focus on work actually. Enough of this thing. Because I just created 5 tasks. I was expecting to create much more in 1 hour. Yeah. That's definitely going way into different. Okay, so what do we have? Let's focus on the tasks. Okay, this is enough about actually calling the method. Now I need to create tasks to actually write the methods. Which framework did you use for learning Apex side? I used Next.js. Yeah, that's much better already. That's good. 6. You feel sleepy by this music. I feel relaxed by this music. Okay, so it's actually not the pre-code that I don't really need any pre-code in this case. Yeah, I don't need the pre-code in this case. Pre-code is something that is getting sent all the time with code. Okay. Thing 3. Template. Template. And we need the solution. I don't feel like I'm in India, but if you feel like, that's good. Oh, the question is, did we already learn at this point about S objects? No, this is the next topic. Okay, nice, I see. Okay, so I should not... okay, I should not care about S objects. Nice. I mean, that definitely has some motifs from, I would say, Indian motifs, but I wouldn't call it like... I mean, it looks pretty Indian for me. What do you think about... Okay, what's going on? Okay, I see all the Indian guys. You're getting so excited if I if I have Indian songs. um, the Barker is asking, Igor, what do you think of Tableau analytics tool for growth in Salesforce? My company is training me on that. I'm trying to allocate the Tableau projects as a future goal. I don't really know. I don't really know. Like, I have no idea about Tableau, and especially I have no idea about prediction, how it's gonna go. I know that if you invest in your like fundamental skills, like coding, for example, it's gonna help you. The question is, do you really want to specialize in Tableau, and how deep you want to specialize in Tableau, right? I have never worked with Tableau, so like, not a good. Fatih is saying that it's cool music for like, yeah, I like this music. I think it's a good one. Exactly, not really dancing music for me as well. Is it possible to learn Apex in 6 months because I'm trying to switch my role in my company from QA to dev? It depends what kind of knowledge you already have and how much time you have on your disposal. Because have I ever seen people learning Apex in 6 months? Yeah. I've seen people not learning Apex in 6 months. So is it possible? It is possible. Is it possible for you? I don't know. Depends. It's done. The music is done. What you gonna do now? Yeah, Darshan, so if you have already some knowledge, then that's gonna be totally possible for you. Are we still listening? Wait, it was wow, it was the whole playlist. What the hell? It was the whole playlist. Yeah, I like the last one. This one, right? That was really cool. Okay, so fresh vibes. Do you get the fresh vibes from this? I think it's good. Creators playlist. Okay, let's see. Which one should I put? Create. Okay. Esports. Nah. I don't know any one of them. I was trying to find someone who I know. I don't know any of them. Now trending. Let's listen to now trending. Let's see. So here are a couple of tracks that are trending now on Epidemic Sounds. Let's see. A. Typical. Some US music here. I was never a fan of such music. That's stupid. That's much better. Illuminati would be hard to go. Ah, that's interesting. I'm not really sure that this exists. Let's try it out. Okay, if it exists, then it's nice. This is a nice task. Love it. Ah, shit. Yes, guys, can be back. Okay, what did I miss? What's going on here? I can see your solution in console. What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, you figured it out correctly. Fatih, what do you mean exactly? You can see solutions. I actually never intended so that people could see the solutions directly, and this is what do you think? Like, would you like to have a solutions on the website? Like, I kind of don't. I mean, in the inspector console. Oh, so you could see the solutions in the inspector console. Hmm. And do you feel like you need them? Yeah, like this is biggest. I haven't made the decision yet. I feel like it definitely makes sense to give hints for the solutions. I am not so sure really for actual solution, showing actual solution to people. Like, I'm not so sure about that for hard tasks. Yeah, I agree, but you know, like in Trailhead, for example, you don't have solutions. And that makes you, because if you have a solutions, I know about myself, if I have a solutions, it's so easy for me to just cheat. So I would prefer to have not to have any kind of solutions. At least that's me, I don't know. But yeah, I'm curious what you mean. What you think. Yeah, but can be hints like Code Academy. Yeah, this is what I think as well, that hints are actually the problem with hints. So I think that hints would be the best solution, not complete solution. Yeah, I think hints would be the best solution. And like, you know, we could go a few levels of hints, like use that, or some kind of that like one level it just shows, it just points you out what you should use. The second level, it reveals you a part of a solution, and third level, it gives you almost complete solution, but you still need to fill out things. I think it would be kind of the best way, but to implement this thing, it's a hell lot of work. Illuminati, you missed a lot of streams. I am alright. Don't worry, I'm good. Nice to have you back. So I think I didn't know that you could actually see the solutions in the inspector console. Now when it's, I mean, it's supposed to be gone. It is not supposed to be there. I mean, yeah, if I wanted to show a solution, I would probably show it on the somewhere on the user interface, because it's good that you're quite advanced so that you can go to the inspector console and actually see it. For one task took an hour. Yeah, no pain, no gain. Where's the solution, ChatGPT? Oh, wait a second. That's interesting. Modified solution without arguments. This is interesting. Look at this, ChatGPT just... If you see me when I try to solve the task... Yeah, look at this. ChatGPT just self-corrected within one answer. Look at this, it was thinking about one thing, and then it was like, oh, wait a second. But keeps the task within the specified limits. And then, modified solution without arguments. This is so cool, man. This is so cool. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT about this thing. This is so crazy. Right? Like, look at this. This was just an answer. It was answering, and then here it was using I think Y2 and Y1. Yeah, and it didn't have it, so it assumed that it's gonna be as an argument, and then on the fly it understood that it's doing something wrong, and then it modified itself within one answer. Wait, this is crazy. It's 3-hour 40 message respond limit. Yeah, for me as well. Okay, so it doesn't really give any answer, but this is a really interesting behavior. It means they have some kind of built-in mechanism around how it actually thinks, like step by step within the GPT itself, the ChatGPT. People are really scared of AI taking over. I think it's better to think it as a powerful tool for making better codes and focusing on creative solution and logic rather than memorizing syntax. I actually agree that AI will take over. I am totally looking for it. I think at some point AI will take over, but if AI takes over, then it's gonna take over everything. So we should not really prepare for that scenario. As soon as, you know, this is the best quote that I heard about this. As long as humans compete against humans, we'll be fine, right? So it's gonna be just one of the tools. But as soon as humans are competing against machines, we are done. We lose, and there's no point in preparing for that. And by competing, I don't mean like a war or something. I mean, for example, coders. So if human coders compete with human coders, both of them can use AI, so both of them have access to the same tools. It's gonna be fine. But as soon as ChatGPT is getting gets better than every coder on Earth, doesn't make sense to compete with ChatGPT. Like that's done. Coders are done. AI can take doctor's job too. My father's scared when see GPT advice. Yeah, yeah. But I don't see it. So I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it as a good thing. I don't know. I'm quite positive about those things because yeah, I mean we can always we can all become farmers, but yeah, imagine if we can imagine this. Imagine if doctors will be so cheap, because right now it's such a big problem. Like doctors still super expensive, right? Imagine if medicine, if healthcare becomes basically zero cost. Imagine if coding software becomes zero cost. This is so we're gonna live in such a better world, I think, uh than now. So I'm quite positive about those things. As soon as we don't kill each other out of the boredom, I think if we okay, if we remove this risk of people killing each other in like meaningless war, like what Russia is doing right now, for example, if we remove those things, if we kind of learn how to live with each other without killing each other, then I think we will be good. Yeah, probably gonna board and World War III start. That's the risk. Yep. Illuminati, why are you asking for your future kids? This is like, first, how do I know? And second, you still have quite a bit of time, right? Yeah, this is so sick. Like people, I think Europe. I don't know. It just, why can't people just learn how to live with each other? Like what the hell? I never had the desire to go and go, I don't know, against some country or something. Why can't other people just be learn and be peaceful? What the hell? Let's see if this thing is actually working. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Nope, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, so it does work. Okay. Calculate distance. Is the solution. Yeah, okay. I mean, okay, so this, here's another example. This platform, basically what we have, it's already benefiting so much because of AI. If not AI, I wouldn't be able to come up with those tasks. I mean, I probably would be able to come up with this task, but it would be so much more painful. Zodiac, please don't spam, please. Yeah, Fadi, I'm totally with you. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay, I think ChatGPT got off rails completely. I was not like when I have my whole family still in Ukraine, right? Just a second. So could you come up with such tasks, but more complex operations? So I have my whole family in Ukraine, and when the war 2 years ago, fucking 2 years, the war is going. Like when the war started 2 years ago, I was not believing that the war gonna start because here's what I thought. This is 20. This is what? This is 20. When was 2022? Like to have a war in 2022, it's just so stupid. It's so wasteful for all the countries. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like any financial sense. It doesn't make any like that's just very stupid. And I had my tickets scheduled, so I had my plane basically going to Ukraine in the date would be like a week after the war started. So I was quite lucky that I didn't go like a week earlier. Otherwise, I would be sitting now in Ukraine because I wouldn't be allowed to leave. But that's so stupid. I could not believe that actually Russia's gonna attack because this is so stupid. It doesn't have any financial reason. It only has very stupid. They have own like very stupid reasons on I don't know, restoring the history lessons or whatever they have in mind. So stupid, so stupid. Yeah, my family is good, but I mean, what kind of life is it if you have constantly be basically you constantly can be like whenever you okay, so whenever I wake up, I don't know if my family is still alive. That's the whole thing. Like I don't know. Maybe Russians fired some stupid rocket and it hit the our building. Like that's always possible. Or my sister is spending constantly time instead of having her just childhood, she's spending time in shelters. Human nature of violence never changes through the history. I agree. Due to politicians' greed, common people suffer while they enjoy their billions. This is what I disagree. It's never about politicians. Politicians, they always just a reflection of country, of the people in the country, in most cases. And it's not politicians who are fighting in Ukraine. They have like 1 million or 2 million of army. Like this is this is what 1 million of politicians who are attacking, who are firing the rockets on buildings in Ukraine. It's not politicians, it's Russians. They just say it straight, it's Russians, not politicians. China can attack us soon. You're from Taiwan, right? Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I'm so not delighted when someone joins my stream and speak Russian because I really dislike the language and all the culture that's happening there. Yeah, Illuminati, if you're from Taiwan, that sucks. I hope it's gonna be fine in Taiwan. I hope it's gonna be good. But yeah, you have the same problems. The only way to actually prevent those things is to get as powerful as you can. And this is something that every Ukrainian, for example, should do. We should be financially or media-wise more powerful than Russians. Then we can survive. Otherwise, they're just gonna finish all of us. The same for people from Taiwan. You should be working twice as hard as Chinese, because you need to like financially and media-wise and military resist them at some point. And that's been my whole business started because of the war, because I realized that, damn, if I'm so small, I have zero power. I'm so like I have no influence. There's no way I can influence the war, right? Unless I just go to the front line or whatever. Not something that I would like to do. So that was a huge motivation for me, and right now it's still a huge motivation for me, because we have to work twice as hard as them. We have to defend ourselves, especially as Europe. I feel a lot as a part of Europe. I feel I'm a part of Germany. I wanna work hard so that Germany, if needed, can resist any type of like military aggression against Germany. But yeah, the problem with war that it gets I don't know, somehow something about this war is so messed up. The problem is that not the war itself. Like the war itself, I think it's not nearly as big as it could have been. I think it could have been much worse. If Ukraine loses, we're gonna get a huge war here in Europe. So it can get much worse. So for now, it's actually quite a good outcome for Europe if you don't take Ukraine. But the problem is the nature of this war. Like the nature of this war, it's impossible to cure the nature, right? You could win the war, right? If Ukraine gets a lot of weapons, Ukraine could win the war. But the cause of the war was just completely something different. The cause of the war will not be solved with this. This is the problem, because when there was the World War II, right? The cause was basically Nazis, and they were defeated, and they were destroyed, and they were gone. But now, even if Ukraine wins the war, like Russia's not gone, China's not gone, we still have, even like the winning in the war itself won't solve completely the solution. That's the scariest thing. Alright, are we doing here Apex or are we doing here politics? I think I have 14 tasks. I think that's kind of enough for this exercise. Let's see what's next. Arguments. People are not just numbers. A lot of life and a lot of dream, a lot of love dies in wars. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. Okay, so here for the void, we're gonna say no tasks, because if it's void, what we gonna put there? Arguments. Now this arguments is interesting. For this keyword, I can already say there's gonna be no tasks. I will work hard and will get out of Taiwan. I think it's a good strategy. I am glad that I got out of Ukraine at some point. Like, I wouldn't want to be in Ukraine right now. Not that anyone saw that coming, but I think for Taiwan you can be a little bit more. Well, if you look if you look back, you kind of could see it coming. We're so ignorant, and we didn't want to believe that that's actually gonna happen. We're so ignorant. Like, we were so optimistic that no like huge war gonna happen. That's crazy. I have no idea how I could be so delusional. And I guess a lot of Europe is still so delusional right now. Okay, arguments. Now this is actually fun, because now we can create something similar. Let's start with more simple tasks like this one. Yeah, I think the Taiwan thing is really tense. I think a lot depends on how the war in Ukraine goes. If Ukraine loses, I think it's gonna be an open invitation for China to invade Taiwan. Okay, this is a good task, but this actually kind of a hard task. Wait, if we didn't discuss if. I like this task, but only this calculate BMI. Let's take it. I don't understand Europe too, bro. When they invaded Crimea, they should stop them Russia right there, but no one really cared. Let Putin take the one in Crimea. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They didn't really care. That's so true. And I mean, I can get why. Living in Europe, I get why. They are completely. So they're not used to deal with those like tough stuff. They're not used. They're not used to war. They're not used to like actually resisting the war. They're not used to speaking to those. They basically those politicians and people also not only politicians stuff. They grew up in such a peaceful abundance of everything. They have everything here. They university free. You will, if you're just born in Germany, you will never need to like work any like not a single day if you want. You can just chill all the time. You're gonna have okay life, right? Or education is free. You will never need like any medication problem. You will never die of hunger. And people grow up like this. And when they grow up like this, they lose the ability to deal with other people who actually want to kill them. A lot of Turks live in Crimea too. I always get mad, remember these days. Yeah, that's true. I'm glad that at least Turkey seems to be. I mean, Turkey is like kind of in between, right? They try to benefit out of Russia as well. But I think Turkey is much more on Ukrainian side. Thank you, Zodiac. All jokes that I know support Ukraine, not Russia. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's really cool. Yeah, I know what you mean. I doubt so, Illuminati. I doubt that's gonna happen. Okay, I think ChatGPT got stupid. Let me go to the API. Let's see if we can use API, it's gonna get better. Yeah, I think having purpose is actually the best help possible. What do you mean exceeded current quota? What do you mean? Hey, what do you mean expired? So what? I can't use anything? Are you joking? This is stupid. Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT. Yeah, I'm not showing my API keys. Even if I show, they still I still have a limit of $5, so you can't really benefit that much of me. No, I can't. If it gets stupid, it gets stupid. Like now here, it doesn't really understand that it's not Java, it's actually Apex. But those are good tasks. I think we can already because the biggest problem is here. Let me just take the structure that we have: description, template, and solution. Right? It's gonna be description. Template and solution. Okay, class name betting count represents a simple bank account. Within this class, implement a method called deposit. template. Zodiac, please, just don't spend that much. Deposit, let's say it's gonna be public. Decimal deposit, and then we're gonna have implement your method here. Implement deposit method here. And solution. I will already have solution. Solution. Deposit. Decimal. Decimal. That seems to be good. Seems to be correct. Called. Okay. So this method will take a decimal as an argument representing the amount to be deposited into the account, and add this deposit to the balance variable on the class. See template. Yeah, and I would say that should be called not deposit, but should be called balance. I think it's good. Okay, I'm gonna say to ChatGPT, let's not focus on solutions. Just give me ideas for tasks. Okay, this is actually not bad. The one that did, yeah, this one is actually good. Let's see if we can modify it somehow. Create a method name, a class named calculator that will perform a basic mathematical operation. Implement a method name calculate discount within the class. A method will take two arguments: the original price of an item, decimal, and the discounted percentage as an integer. It should calculate the final price after applying discount, returning its value. Okay. I'm trying to read this. This one. Okay, so static, we definitely don't need static. Public decimal, and this by the way, static, this is something that I should write about, and should still include tasks about static. Decimal, calculate discount, original price, integer discount rate, discount by 100. Yep, that makes sense. Final price. What is final price? Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, looks like the right solution though. I think it's the right one. No. Gonna include wrapper class, etc. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna include. I'm gonna include everything that is physically possible to include. Those are great tasks, but they're still not. It's gonna take me at least, I think, till the end of the week until I upload them, because I have kind of scheduled calendar for the next 2 days, so I'm not gonna be working that much on them. And on Saturday I have a big test for basically this German test. If you want to get the German citizenship, you have to pass this test. It's easy, but I still need to prepare a little bit for it. I need to learn all the flags of all the lands in Germany and all of that. So I'm probably gonna upload it maybe Sunday if I'm lucky. It's gonna be a little bit more harder task, because for this one I'm not gonna include here class. And class here. Date parameter. Thank you. Ah, God, ChatGPT is so stupid. I have to do it manually. The method will take only one argument as it should calculate the current age by subtracting the birth year, the current date from the birth date. Hint. Use date apex. I forgot what is exactly the class there. Okay, we have months between. Is there like year between or something? Hint use date class. Okay, what are other ideas? And here's an example. If ChatGPT is failing, it's getting significantly more hard to come up with tasks, because damn, this is the hardest part. And I started teaching before we had ChatGPT, and I remember the times of creating tasks, and it was by far the most draining activity. It was really hard to come up with it because you're looking at this and you're like, okay, what can I do now? But when I was in the middle of creating tasks, ChatGPT came out, and I remember the day where I started using it, and it created for me, and in one evening I created double the amount of tasks that I used to create in a day. And I was, holy, like, what the hell? This is so productive. This is so much better than manually creating them. It's not like it can create everything, but I think it can create quite a lot. At least it removes for me the manual part. I still need to check them, right? And I still need to do a lot of work, but it definitely makes me 2-3 times more productive with tasks. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm kind of a little bit getting slower, so I think we're gonna finish at this point, and the remaining tasks I'm gonna do off stream. And for those who wanna hang out during the stream, join the Discord. And otherwise, I guess see you everyone next stream. Fatih, was nice having you here. Not only Fatih, everyone was nice having you here, and see you tomorrow.